right, welcome back to more Persona 3 Reload, to the 31st part. I feel like I'm going to be more and more likely to be like, wow, the X part, you know, as the number keeps going up. And, I mean, granted, the way I play these games, especially with the talking sections, it's not too surprising. But you see some. I've been watching some streamers, old VODs of P4G in particular, and some of them manage to keep that shit in a. I guess a lot of them are more 8 hour streams, or I don't know, 4 8 hours. Some of mine have been 2 to 3, but still, I'm talking like maybe no more than 14 15 parters. Some of them are closer to 30. But you know what I really realized while watching those streams is like, damn, you know what? Maybe it's the whole your first persona is the best, but I love P4. Um, Even with all the how it doesn't play as well, elements of it don't play as well to a modern Western audience, and we all know which elements those are, and it's understandable because it does suck to watch some of those things play out. I mean, yeah, but in this too, once again, the classic Persona Hot Springs scene, which I thought P5 did do away with, only to bring it back in P5 Strikers, but that was because like the they didn't have, what did they have in P5 Royal, even Royal? They had the beach. They did have the beach in a place. uh, they had I don't know. I don't know if there's anything quite as bad, but they did do it in Strikers because it makes a little bit more sense to have done it since it's a road trip game. But in Tokyo, they did have a bathhouse, but that was only for the guys. That's actually something you could go to on your own constantly. It's as a social thing up, and that's like interestingly right next to where he lives, where Joker lives. But going back to the actual topic was P4G. Like, man, I really like P4G. And one of the things that really stuck out to me as I was watching certain elements of the streams, where it was a moment late game, very late game, um, with Chie and Yosuke. It is a critical scene, and it is also still missable. Despite being a critical scene, it is missable if you play the game a certain way. And and perhaps the correct way, or whatever, the optimal true pathway, but it's missable. But I definitely got it when I played it, and but I didn't remember just the intensity of it. I can't. I should have meant to be looking at Chie Satonaka's voice actress in P4G specifically for this, but holy god, throughout the whole game, she's top tier, and she's not even technically my favorite character. But then again, I'm starting to rethink that. Um, and that scene between her and Yosuke's voice actor is phenomenal. He's probably number two, honestly. He's probably the number two voice. I mean, Kanji's a good character, but I think maybe Troy Baker was not the right choice. Maybe he's a little. I don't know. Maybe it was pretty good. Kanji's just so. Why is he so adult feeling? He's fucking 15. Like like everything about his look is so awkward. Which, I mean, he is an awkward character, but he's he's like the best character. Um, and like I think everybody loves Kanji in the West at least. So, anyways, going back to Chie, that the sheer emotion, the horror in her voice, that was the thing that stood out. It's like, wow, she sold that so well, and again, her counterpart was well. I mean, I don't know if they were in the same room doing when they were doing this. Probably not, but you never know. So imagine if they were across from each other doing it. I guess that's more rare than especially in modern day, but maybe in 2013 or whatever it wasn't, 2012, whenever they made that dub. But Yeah, and that's just a piece of P4G, and she's great throughout it. But that one really stuck out at me. Is like, what are we about to do? Uh, she or the game. It's it's not just happy. It's not just that it's happy. It is a happier game than this, and even P5. P5's fairly neutral in tone, whether it's happy. I mean, P5 is angry, right? P4 is happy. P3 is depressed, and they fit their tones, their color tones, of course. But P5 is definitely the more arg, damn adults, rotten adults, and damn brats, damn brats versus rotten adults, and but it's also, they this game has its moments of happiness too. You can't just be all depressing all the time, but still, perhaps this game hits better when you are a certain age, especially if you're the kind to go around looking for the pro tag's haircut. You get what I'm saying? It is. There are moments of this game that hit pretty well, but I think, and I'm not done. I'm still only in December, as we can see, December 2nd. But the it hasn't, despite having my favorite color as its main theme, despite a lot of things, despite it being the newest game as far as production, chronologically, there are just lots of elements of it where it's like, I mean, it's the only remake, um, not counting the re-releases that are effectively remasters and extra content delivers. So it's the only full-on remake so far, and it is possible that something got lost in translation. I do feel more the more I play it, and sometimes looking back at some of the other stuff, despite a lot of things having improved, ostensibly, some things may have been lost. Um, I am glad I do not have to sit through the forced, you can't command your characters. I understand nowadays. I understand that was a stylistic choice. For some reason, I didn't get that for a while. Um, was like, oh, well, obviously RPGs for the longest time, well before Persona 3, were allowed you to control every character's actions. They didn't just act on their own. So that was clearly a stylistic choice. It's such an awkward one. Obviously, too, the more you look at it, it's like the dungeons were designed with that in mind. They were designed with the tiredness mechanic. Like, they were designed so that you could not do what we can do in this game, which is to just crush it in one day every time. Even veterans would. I don't know if they can do it. Maybe they can, but like, looking at P4G, I started it up on hard mode again. I didn't get very far, but I got past, like, I think I got so far. I got past the Chie boss fight, in the Yukiko Castle, and uh, but just like the, I don't know, difficulty. We're talking a little bit of difficulty. I'm kind of crushing this game for the most part. I've only had a couple of snags. There was that one boss very early on. Early Persona, early RPGs in general do tend to be harder, just because of less options. But now I do have an absolute plethora of options. Every time I mean, I'm trying to underlevel. Like, I'm trying to, and I don't think I am succeeding at level 65, but I'm like trying my best to dodge every shadow possible. But every now and then it's like, oh, it's in the way of a treasure. I got to get it. Um, I'm really not interested in fighting them for the most part, other than maybe uncovering a weakness for later. So yeah, I guess we should just get into it. I did do a Tartarus stream last time, and so I don't know where we are right now. I know story-wise, let's see. We are, oh, right, we're on an well, I don't know about operation, but it is a full moon today. So something is going to happen. I just don't remember what was being hinted at. I know that Ryoji is gone. I almost said Ryuji. Ryoji is gone. I apparently have choices for things I can do today, despite it being a full moon day. I'm regretting my choices with Yuko. It's like, man, maybe I should have moved her towards romance. I haven't actually locked in anyone yet, but he's doing outside the dorm entrance. Mitsuru is definitely a no. Yukari here. Are you free today? Well, I guess we'll use the... what am I trying to do? This one. This is another thing that I'm not sure. As I'm watching the P4G streamers and I'm playing, you don't... Even with P4G being an improvement over the original P4, it's still a later game or an earlier game. You do not have this, I don't think. This just... I end up bypassing so much walking around. Like, oh, I just know they're ups. Like, or they will be ups. All three of the interesting ones are ups. Well, interesting ones. All three of the girls. I think Bebe got less interesting as time went on. I'm actually kind of curious about how the Hidetoshi one goes. I have sympathy for people in leadership roles. A lot of people don't. Or people in those kinds of like disciplinary roles. But Keisuke is kind of interesting. This one's kind of interesting, Mamoru. But so I was taking Fuka down the relationship path, and now I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to back out of that. Because Yukari is a rank 8, I think. Wait. Elizabeth has something she wants to say. Oh, wait. Speaking of relationship stuff, she was an early front runner. She wants to go do something. She wants to go to my room. That could be a thing. So,
Good day.
Is there something I can assist you with? We are going to do this.
I've been waiting for you.
Shall we be on our way? To my room we go.
This is your current domicile, the student dormitory.
Oh, good. We passed the badly lit areas. I didn't want to show her that. It's like, this is pretty kick-ass. Just don't stand in this area or that area. If you don't want to be blinded.
If I might be permitted to ask, when I made the request to visit your room, did it make you a little suspicious?
Yeah, a little.
In truth, there is something I wanted to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
During my forays into your world, I encountered a great many things. Every single one of our outings is a treasured memory, each one a polished, glittering gem. Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine, idling the hours away at the shrine, even visiting your school for
Yeah,
a
that was
day.
particularly good.
And I came to a realization. I had been subconsciously requesting to visit locations that were more and more central to your life. And today,
Oh no, you are also interested in Protagonist Kun?
learn the most about you.
Perish the
That is
thought.
reason as to why I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold, do you recall the day you gave
Whoa,
me
that
a
is
tour of
quite
your
bold.
school? There was a moment
Holding
I
hands.
mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I
NSFW stream. That I felt very fulfilled when I touched you. It actually does not ring a bell, but I'm not gonna answer that way. I'm like, wait, what?
It
I
was
don't
the
remember.
First time I'd ever felt that way.
Oh my god, the way she's looking
Thought
at
to
him now.
myself, why did I
But
feel
a
so
little,
fulfilled?
I know it's like a
But
simpering
after
look, but
coming all the way
it
here,
hits.
I finally found my answer. I believe it's because I had the chance to walk in your shoes.
Yeah.
Those of us who reside in the Velvet Room.
But your
wait
shoes
with
are a lot
great
cooler, though.
anticipation for our guests. Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason.
Yo,
for
I
being.
still do
When
not
I'm
fully
together with
understand
you,
what
I
the
can
Velvet.
have
I don't think you're
that all
supposed
for
to, but like,
myself.
I know a little bit about the whole like the Philemon character concepts of the early Persona games and whatnot, but I still don't like, other than them just they're just like not exactly omniscient, but I guess I don't know what to call them. I guess it's better that they're sort of odd. They're not human, that's for sure.
Let me put it more plainly.
I
Nothing
want
leads to the
you.
ways of your world.
Let me put
There
it.
must have
That's
been
not
many
very
times when I
plainly. You
behaved
started.
quite strangely. However, even I understand the significance of inviting a gentleman into his own room. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to guide me through.
To guide you through what? Boldly accept, gently decline? To guide you through what? I guess they wouldn't be too familiar with the ways of the human world, as she has not been. Oh man. To guide me through my room? Or to guide her through my room? Boldly accept. I feel like there's no way I'm gonna... Did Fuka just immediately get... Did they all just get... Did Elizabeth just shoot back to the top of the ranks right here, right now? I don't know. Boldly accept.
Thank you.
Uh...
I feel as if I've become an entirely different person compared to when I first set foot in your world.
You spent some time alone
Don't
with
decide any
Elizabeth.
longer. I fear I will forget my duties entirely, but I understand that wouldn't be ideal for you. That is why I am drawing the line. No more visits here. I shall remain on
The only other problem with Elizabeth right now is that there is a quest that I'm not sure I can complete. I have completed everything else,
I am truly
but I think I may
grateful.
have missed an item.
Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
Oh, sweet sorrow. Distinguished visitor. You get a achievement for that one. How about, may I be of
Here
assistance?
are my requests. Wonderful.
Wow. So if you don't do that, you can't fuse Lucifer, huh? Whom no mere human could dare
I'm looking
reach.
forward to it.
I can but only gaze from below.
Of course. You have my thanks.
Okay, so that was fairly intimate, yet there were no obvious flags as far as being in a relationship with which, to be fair, I don't recall if you can do that in a P4 either with Margaret. Like, you can... Margaret has an actual social link. The P4 Velvet Room attendant.
Do you have any siblings?
And...
I myself have a useless younger brother. Perhaps I shall introduce you to him one day.
No, you won't. No, you won't. They told us they won't. Don't have them voice act things like that, Atlas, and then tell us, to have Wada-san tell us that we're never gonna see the freaking FemC content. Don't do that. That's messed up. Perhaps I shall introduce you to him someday. No, you fucking won't. Unless they are lying to us outright, because they have said it multiple times that they're not going to do it. And you know, obviously the fans are going to do it. They've already put Theodore in the game. They have already done it. But
How did you think of it?
Oh,
Is that true?
the goggle-eyed idol?
That is a great relief.
I don't know, does it? I'm trying to think.
Here are my requests.
Where? I think I've missed my chance because you can miss your chance with something, an item from was it this one? Odin juice?
The look in your eyes. It's strong, fierce. A far cry from how
I think that was the one that if you didn't buy it at Kyoto, then you can't. Then that's it because you can't go back in time unless you rewind. But I can't rewind like that.
Very well.
All right. That mail icon, just even though I know nothing useful will be done, distracts me every time. Gamer student is not someone whose little story I've been paying attention to. I have no idea what goes on in the life of gamer student. Now there are some people here whose lives I'm a little bit more familiar with. These two. But there's nothing has gone anywhere with them. That is their story. Nothing going anywhere because he's so damn shy. She's basically about to abandon him. She has been patient for a very long time. Where is the fawning student? That's a story I want to know about. What's the conclusion of that? Koromaru. Is there? I guess this can be advanced. I thought we reached the end of that story, but I guess not. He holding up at the restructuring. Maybe you can get back. Maybe you can get the yes men out. You get back your job. When are you gonna adopt this cat? Probably not. Look, he's thin. It's thin. It might not do so well. Holy crap. Only for social links. Can never go into Azuki Arai myself. I think it's because I'm playing wirelessly, but I swear to God, I've never gotten caught on things like that so much. In like any other game of this nature. Might also be that I'm thinking about like talking all the time. Alright. Yukari, huh? 8 and 8. Yeah, I don't know. The Fuka thing is just like... lacks the ability to think positively about the future. Knowing how it feels to be in love has helped her understand her mother's feelings a little better. But again, there's like no active social link for Elizabeth. So like, can you quote unquote date her? And I ruined Yuko by not going down that path. I mean, it's probably not ruined, but it kind of seemed like I dodged a major relationship flag. Okie doke.
Hey,
Raphael.
thanks.
I hope she doesn't have I hope Fuka doesn't have like a, especially after some of the things I've said, I hope she doesn't have like a Haru level or Yumi from P4G level like rejection moment. The Yumi one I just experienced, re-experienced. I was like, wow, that's cold. Like, there's no way. You either accept or you do one of the coldest possible things. She puts you into it. She basically sets up that situation, but it's like, fuck. I guess it's not that cold when she's the one who makes it happen. If it's nothing, I'm leaving. Wow. Nope, I'm just gonna let her. I'm just gonna.
Oh.
Yep.
Pain.
Exactly.
Thanks. So.
Dots get me three blips.
Why do you spend so much time with me?
Yeah, this is absolutely the one for her.
Mess of trouble. And honestly,
Has it?
some of the stuff I've said is really not okay. Is it because we're both Persona users?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Or are we actually good friends? Or do you, by any chance, have feelings for...
With as much as she teases Junpei, there we go. This is the first one, I think.
What do you really think of me?
But Fuka, though, she likes better books. That's like, I like Fuka's choice in outfits and books and the hair and just the teal, all that. But like, I like the personality of Yukari better. A little more fiery. I don't know. I really should have just got with Yuko. She's like just that. Everybody says the same thing. I don't even know what truly defines the words "girl next door," because it's something that people have been saying for decades, and it seems like a silly thing to create as a. I mean, I guess it's like anyone could be that. Literally, any of these characters could be that. Any character or girl or guy or whatever, like anyone could be that. You know, someone you grow up with, kind of like really close, like friendly, you know, playful banter all the time. But to get to the point, Yuko has that. She absolutely has that. She's clearly written to have that energy. The voice actress did an amazing job, and it's full of warmth, but also, you know, sprightliness and but I don't know. Social Link was getting kind of, I'd say boring, but we're just standing here, and I'm like, weighing it all out. Like, Fuka is always on the team, but Yukari is not always on the team. You're a precious friend. There we go.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh.
I mean, you're always so nice to everyone. It's not like I'm special.
Well, you are.
So, as a friend, do you like me?
I just said I did.
I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh.
Sorry. It just feels like a weight's been lifted off.
Wow, she's really good at handling this.
Get it together, Yukari. You know, your life.
Now she's.
and my life,
I like how she handles it.
but we're connected in another way.
I mean-
think that's something special.
Maybe
too.
like she was starting to, like, I think she said she was falling in love. So like, again, like all of them do eventually. That's how it goes with these social links, but like with the female ones. So clearly it hurts, but also it's like, okay, we move on. So it's like, you know, the tears in her eyes. I like that little that detail
Oh gosh,
in her.
what am I saying? I'm gonna go cool my head for a bit. Starting tomorrow?
We're connected in another way. Your like and my like may be a little different.
This never happened, okay? I'll go on being your good friend. So, I'm gonna go now. Bye!
Yep, I never came up here to confess anything. She hedged her bets. She asked you first. Was like, how do you feel about me? Okay. Okay, well, I'll deal. Damn it. I don't know. I feel like maybe that was the wrong choice. Oh no. But we won't be conducting an operation. So it is indeed a full moon. Can we go into Tartarus on a full moon?
Oh, right.
She's okay. She specifically said we can't. All right, Fuker. I believe that you have been locked in. Something like that. You didn't like Ryoji. He was such a joker. This really is just a normal night on a full moon. So odd. I guess, are you in your room that you don't need? She's nuts. We are gonna go look for Aegis. We might not find her, but we're gonna look anyway. Does she usually wander ever? Doesn't she just like go straight to the dorm every day? And we did that. Wouldn't that be depressing if I saw someone there like, oh no? But no, we planned it out. We planned pretty Tartarus out around that pretty much.
Now you're here. I'm counting on you.
Oh right. That's not why I came in here, but yes, I get all of my gifts.
Much obliged. Good to see you.
No sale. I have a decent amount, but not a lot of
All
money.
done here?
Actually, let's hold on.
Oh yeah.
Watching the P4G stream, I was reminded, or one of them, I was reminded that once again, yes, they in P4 you can sell items that are useful if you're not paying attention. But I think all of these are just pure sell, that they have no use otherwise. Well, this was one of these was something Elizabeth needed to see, I think, but. Just in
Come back
case.
soon.
The only place I could think of that might have a use for anything is this place.
Welcome. Yes. Yes. Creating equipment.
I have 5 of these.
You've come at a good time. There are some new items you can create.
A Japanese Fight a courageous leader. The attack is insane on this. Lower accuracy. Like it's higher than the one for Junpei. Critical rate up high.
So much we don't know about
I would
Persona.
absolutely get this
Just
one
have to
for
keep
him.
testing
And I can!
different things.
I can get it right now. He gets auto... Yeah, screw that. He doesn't need that. He needs critical rate up high, hitting for crits all the time.
Are you sure? Here, it's all yours.
Okie doke. Auto Masuku. That is godlike. You also get this.
Are you here? It's all yours.
Unshaken Will. What is Unshaken Will? Oh. Null all ailments? That's kind of cool. Auto Terror is not exactly that useful for him. I can't make it anyway, but still.
Officer Kurosawa and I go way back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on.
That's pretty good. Strike Amp. There is definitely a little bit of a theme of Mitsuru having high agility options. Or high evasion. I don't know, the 30 SP though, is like she uses her SP a lot.
You
Like,
never
even
really
when
know
you're
what
not
life has
using-
in store for you. Who would have guessed I'd be running an antique shop, much less meet a kid like you? What would you like?
That's pretty good.
Even
Only
after
for guys,
turning my
huh?
hobby into a career, I still find myself buried in research. Guess I can't kick the habit.
Oops. Wait. No, this one's the only one. Reduce magic damage.
You never really know what life has in store for you. Who would have guessed I'd be running an antique shop, much less meet a kid like you?
All sats plus 3. Oh.
Officer Kurosawa and I go way back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on.
Hmm. Well, I can just get one
Are
pretty
you
easily.
Sure? Here, it's all yours.
Because I... Oh wait, I only had one of those. Oops. Oops.
Please bring the required materials.
I have 3 of these.
So, what will it be? There's still so much we don't know about personas. You'll just have to keep testing different things.
Yeah, none of these really feel that valuable. Honestly, that's kind of nice. because it could allow you to change. I'm not gonna do that though.
So, what will it be? Wielding a persona is
Why does he
powerful,
attack? Is because
but it's not
the
without
high chance of
risk.
poison?
Please don't.
Oh, it's
overexert
because it also
yourself and
changes the
get injured.
attack affinity to dark. I think. That's silly. I mean, that's kind of that's his attack affinity already. Poison. So there's a high chance of poison and attack affinity dark. That basically adds a
The more I
status
study,
ailment.
the more I realize
I can
there's
see
so
why
much I
this would
don't
be
know.
an interesting
But
choice.
Don't you worry. I'll make sure your equipment is done right.
That enhances her utility. It says equipped, so. Alright.
Go on, look around.
I'm starting to get these items, but not enough. Because Arms Master and Spell Master are good.
Go on, look around.
I already have quite a few of those.
You like that one? Did that? All right, I'll trade you for this.
I have one of each of these.
How many? Did that catch your? We have a deal. How many? All right, I'll trade you for this. Is that all you need? Come again.
Nah, I mean, he's doing physical attacks all the time, so this is still really good. He doesn't need the crit rate there. But he's going to get these. Yeah, I'm kind of debating, like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. That's really good. I did not remember him having that. So he basically... Yeah, Enduring Soul is a great ability. You can put that on personas sometimes. Ba-dum-dum. The Dizzy Boost one, that was like a sniper rifle or something. Looks so cool. That's so good. Null Light, that's his weakness, and now he doesn't get insta killed by it. He still gets hit by the weakness, but he could still be insta killed by Dark, but high Dark evasion. Well, that's like the social thing to do tonight. I did get some more. I think I got some more software stuff. Oh right. This is actually really good. This is how you do. I was thinking about it, it's like, oh, P4. I was watching the streams. P4, you can use the shrine at night. You can't do that in this game, but you can do the dating site note. That's how you level up relationships for money at night. Did you get all your skills? Yeah, he has critical amp. He's good. Somehow Akihiko and Yukari... No. Yukari doesn't have her max one. Neither does Ken. Neither does Fuka. I have 5 of these. Gotta fuse more personas because you never know when you're going to get another one of these. These are super cool. Apparently they were items in or persona skills. I don't remember what they were. Items of persona skills in the original. Fuka wasn't even available. What are my social links right now? So I maxed... yeah, Akinari. And he's gone. Right? Didn't he poof? Wasn't that like as if he wasn't even human? I'm pretty sure he poofed in front of, like he said that I'm ready to go now, and then he just disappeared. So it's not a spoiler, I think, for this stream, but P4 has so many callbacks to P3, and even this, his story is called back to in a so I saw it, I was like, oh, that's Akinari's story. Oh, it was so cool. Maybe that is a spoiler, I don't know, but you'll if you remember, you'll see it. Like, I wouldn't have known that. I mean, I didn't know. There's so many things that P4 does to call back to P3. Nothing in P5 is nearly as much of a callback to P4. There's a few things, but, and I don't know if there are any callbacks to P3. There probably are, but I can only imagine P6 will have a ton of P5 callbacks. But there's so many good ones in P4 to P3. Too bad I can't like view their status. But I guess her hair is kind of similar to Toriumi's, isn't it? Or the Avatar's hair. Yuko was already an up. This might be a waste, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okie doke. They are having a
For
meeting
you.
at the
What are
Moonlight
you doing
Bridge.
here?
I kind of just ended up here somehow. It's so strange. The sky and the ground look all weird, and there's no one around. Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the dark hour. Ordinary people shouldn't be free to roam about. You've adapted to it somehow. Too well for a human. I finally understand. That's why I feel this way whenever you are around.
You're a shadow or something of that
You
nature.
are dangerous. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy. That's right. It was on a night like this, with a full moon. It was a long time ago.
Yes, we've met once before.
Oh,
You and I were enemies.
Who
I guess backstory.
am I? Who are you?
I am Aegis, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. I was created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy.
And you, your true name is Death. You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Shadow.
Oh, she is going in. She going straight into Orgia mode? She is. Wow. Not even remotely chancing it. Oh, this is cool. And there it is. Oh wait, no, that was the 10 years ago.
On the night when I was born, I stood on this very bridge.
My sole purpose is to destroy shadows. That is the reason why I was given both a sense of self and a persona.
I am the bearer of the 13th Arcana. Everyone knew me as Death. But when I came into being, a part of my power was broken off and scattered. I wasn't at my full strength back then. I was incomplete.
Even so, your power was still far too great.
So this is the Reaper, right? This incarnation of that is the Reaper. That looks like what the Reaper looks like usually, right? Or is that Thanatos?
Since I was unable to defeat
Thanatos is also the
my
Reaper.
only
Like,
option
it's very
was to
confusing.
seal you away. However, under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who had the
Oh.
misfortune of being nearby. I had no other choice.
Big backstory.
See, I was inside of him.
Wow. How did I forget this?
I unwittingly led him to discover my 12 missing pieces. And then
I'm fairly certain this was in the anime or some aspects of it.
I get it.
That's the reason
understand now.
why he is a certain way.
I remember everything. I know exactly who and what I am.
Report, although how did Aegis do that in the first place?
Don't be foolish, I guess. You can't win. I'm even stronger than before.
The machine is created to
Oh my
serve
god,
a
this
specific
cutscene's so good.
purpose. I will destroy you. That is my only reason for existing.
It doesn't have to be that way, I guess.
Why'd she go by herself? She should have trusted us.
Carry out
Should have
my
trusted me. She's
mission.
overheated.
The machine can't fulfill its purpose.
Aegis, no, you were also up there on the list.
To exist. I'm sorry, everyone.
Even though you're a robot, I hate that part. They make her the best character, one of them.
Scared.
Juno, did something happen?
Yukari, what's the matter?
Well, I realize it's a full moon tonight. You did too, huh? Oh God.
I'm
Turn me
coming
into a
just like
workaholic.
you.
Wait, is something actually going on?
We're not certain of anything yet, but we can't find Igus.
What? Where could she have gone?
At one point, I was able to sense a persona, but I lost Igus right after that.
You sensed a persona? Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't detected any of them, but we can't be positive.
I've pinpointed her location. The Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on over there.
Oh, Koromaru got there first. Oh wait, we're all here.
I'm sorry. I remember everything. I remember who I am. Who he
Is he still here?
Leader, I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed. I'm sorry.
You have no reason to apologize.
You?
So, I'm fairly certain we're gonna lose Igus now, which
Real,
sucks
Chico?
as a
Wait,
party member.
What are you doing here?
Igus!
She's literally going offline. Ah!
What is going on?
And we don't have Kirijo-san
all my
anymore.
fault.
You did this?
Hold on, Akihiko. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Now tell us, who or what are you?
Turns out, I'm not so different from the creatures you call shadows.
So why did he take this form? Did I talk over that one?
I'm more than just an ordinary shadow. I'm the Appriser, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The terrifying truth about the shadows. And about me. I can't... It's all so hard to
Yeah,
believe.
why did he take this form?
You know the truth about the shadows?
I mean, death
I do.
is unique to mortal beings.
The shadows
I guess,
are here
right?
to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. As for the Appriser, it draws the maternal being to it, allowing her to awaken.
And the Appriser. That's you?
That's right.
His maternal being.
I mean, I already know what the maternal
What
being
is it?
is, but
She's on a level of her own. No words in our language can describe her. 10 years ago, a man collected hordes of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke before I was complete.
I'm assuming
After
that was
Igus took me
Takeda-san.
down, and I returned the favor.
I guess.
Takeda the Elder.
She knew she couldn't destroy me completely, so out of desperation, she sealed me within a child who just happened to be nearby. That child grew up carrying me inside him, and by some twist of fate, he later made his way back here. He even transferred to your
Through a
school.
twist of fate known as the plot.
Transfer student? You don't mean...
That's right. I've lived inside him for a long time.
But how...
And when his persona awakened, the 12 shadows did as well, all in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside
They
of
only
him?
just
How
found.
do you
Well, I guess they
expect
didn't,
us to just believe
because
all
It's
Ikutsuki
all my
was
fault.
talking about this whole
I'm
Appriser
sorry,
business as
but
well.
There's more I need to tell you.
Just don't let it happen. Don't be that thing.
He's completely worn
You
out.
can be a real
Let's let him
boy.
rest for now.
Just
Aigis
like
needs
Aigis
us
can
too.
be a real
We'll pick
girl.
up where we left off after
Maybe.
that.
Pinocchio's everywhere in this game. Oh my god, Ferris was Ryoji all along. I think even without any understanding of Persona, of anything, like pure blindness, that would have still been very obvious for most people. Then again, things that were supposedly very obvious in P4 to some people were not obvious
He's
to
awake
me.
now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
You never know.
Got it.
That one will never stop hurting.
All right. I'll see you then.
It's like, god damn it, really? Listen, I had sub life to deal with. I
Damn you, Ryoji.
couldn't focus everything, even though those moments where I was like, that was what pulled me out of the frustrations of sub life.
It looks like we're all here.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides,
Oh, we brought him
I
back
have
and
more
he's
to tell you
conscious.
guys.
Ryoji.
This seems dangerous.
Then allow me to jump right in.
You literally
We
just
have many
disabled
questions that need
Aigis.
answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
Or its other half, or whatever.
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Yes, I just finished playing Hades as well. Hades the first, so...
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness.
I thought she was the
life
goddess
will
of night,
perish.
specifically.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
But she's a
It'd
Greek
be more
goddess.
accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will.
Is she a
to live.
titan? No, she's not a titan.
Wait, are you talking about the lost?
Well, then you eventually will die. Can't just be one of those things, one of those people.
The fall.
But there's still a way to stop it from happening, right?
Obtain the power to kill a
Tell me
god.
There's nothing we can do.
The power of
I'm sorry.
god in anime or whatever.
Wait, why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to
Bonds and
stop it?
friendship and something.
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided.
The bell.
I'm the appriser. The appriser of death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the fall is coming.
Can't we just kill you?
Is coming.
Or will that set things in motion even further? Does it? Does it really? We're all just kind of accepting this very quickly.
When will it happen?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
That's barely any time at all. What are you guys freaking out about? Nick Schmicks, am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Junpei. That's it. There we go. Now we got somebody. He is right. Yeah, Junpei's right.
You can't win.
Shut up. We can
You're
too.
up against Nyx. Power doesn't mean a thing.
We'll see about
It's like
that.
trying to fight the inevitable, like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She just can't.
We got a couple Megadolons that'll beg to
This
differ.
is bullshit.
This is all so sudden.
Megadolaon.
I was born
Megadolaon.
from a collection of shadows.
Never really
but
said
now
that word right, I don't think.
I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him. And because of that, I can give you a choice.
Oh shit, I said it should have saved.
A choice?
Well, I guess I did. It's not that
Nyx's
far.
arrival is unavoidable now.
Just give up.
You can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me.
Oh,
If the
so that is an
Oppressor
option.
disappears, all recollection of the Dark Hour would go with me.
So we'll just
And
forget
that
about all of
would
this.
Erase any memories of this hopeless reality. There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant.
Well,
won't
obviously,
suffer at all.
we're not going to choose that.
We'll
But for the
forget
lulz,
everything.
maybe.
I'm saying you can go back to your normal lives, and by doing that, you might buy a little time and delay the fall too. Technically, I'm the same
The
as Nyx,
fall.
so I can't be killed.
So dramatic.
But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's become human. So if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
So I can't be killed. Yeah.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, everything will stay just as it is. With no hope for salvation, you'll live every day paralyzed by the fear
You
of
don't know
impending
how we'll
death,
be.
And I don't want to put you through something like that.
Maybe we'll train really hard. Get fired up. Akihiko style. I don't want to forget. I don't like either choice. I could never kill you.
This is something only you can do. No one else.
Well, I definitely don't want my memories erased. I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Is that really such a bad
See,
thing? If you don't
they
do this,
present something like
all that awaits
I
is
can't
despair
talk about
greater
it.
than you can possibly imagine.
It's very differently presented.
You don't understand.
A similar
the
option
terror of certain
is
death.
differently presented
Don't
in
make
a
your
later
decision without
game
at least thinking about
and
it
becomes
first.
much more
Why
is this happening?
acceptable is not the right word, desirable.
You don't have to decide right now.
This one is like, well,
There's
if,
still
if
some
it's
time. December 31st,
if it's inevitable,
New
then
Year's Eve.
I want to
You have
know.
until then to think about it. After
What's the
that,
point of forgetting
I'll
about it?
dissolve into the blackness of the dark hour and lose my physical form.
Ryoji.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
Hey! Ryoji, wait!
Stop, Junpei-kun! I felt Ryoji-kun's presence vanish just now.
Yeah, he literally just
No
poofed.
point in chasing him. He's
A lot
gone.
like Akinari.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
Listen, we will gain the power to fight a god. It's just how it is. Just anime things. Just Persona things. Yo, I want some ramen too. This is a moment that needs
I'm
ramen.
sorry.
I feel like everything I knew has been destroyed. Come on, everybody. Junpei had the right idea. For once. Doesn't matter what Ryoji says. And there's nothing you can do with anyone, because no one wants to do anything now. Don't I have the max? I have the max stats, right? Yeah. Looks like it sounded like it was about to try to like, whoa, to give me a special. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, look at how amazing you are with a special sound effect, but it wasn't as special as I thought. I guess I might as well do this. I'm gonna learn how to be better after the revelation that the world is gonna end. Yeah, I'm gonna get better at part-time jobs. Can't have too much money for the end of the world. And now those only give you money. That's like the only benefit now because of the stats being maxed out. Look at these people. Just
Yeah, exactly.
they don't know what awaits them. Loud female student and chatty student. Your lives are meaningless. Listen to me, I have an emo haircut. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, Kenji was already an up. Alright. We have put this off long enough. Well, I haven't really put it off. Oh, hey, wait. Why is there another Elizabeth marker?
Good day.
I'm just gonna keep asking her out.
Here are my requests.
Bring me my Christmas present. Bring her a Christmas present from Santa. Christmas has brought good cheer to everyone recently.
Oh, yes.
A figure called Santa supposedly flies all over the world, giving gifts to those considered nice. However, I have yet to receive mine. I believe he must have forgotten it, or worse, misplaced it. May I trouble you to pick up my present from this Santa? What if you were just naughty, though?
By all means.
Do you know everything about how that works?
I will await a report of success.
Oh, well, she doesn't say
Are you
anything for that
accepting a
one.
request? I will await a report. Very well then.
I'm so upset about this GeckoCon CD thing. I'm so upset about it, especially because of this. It's like, there's a CD shop right here. No, I don't need a Jack Frost doll. I have them. I just don't understand. School. CD, where unique to you. How did I miss this? My one regret was that I could not buy enough CDs. Why? Did you not have it? Cutlet sandwich. That's new. I will buy one to go with all my other moldy school store items that I haven't touched. Oh yeah, we did that career day thing. Nope. I don't need no books. Go in for no reason. I definitely don't want a lesson. Shoot. I feel like I may have missed out on something for the my quote-unquote social link. Baby, it's not an up. Let's think about death and stuff. Or tomato sprouts. Either or. The time flies. I don't know why I was just thinking about it, but one of the things I didn't mention at the beginning of the streams that I was really happy about is I went to the gym today. Nothing about the song particularly should make me think about that, but I did manage to go back to the gym after a while of not having gone. I've been noticing that even though I've been doing, push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, I've been doing all that. So I have, even though I've been getting fatter again, I've actually been, gaining muscle mass. So I have that strong belly, but I need to actually lose the weight. I need to now. So I did cardio today, good cardio, and I need to get my arms bigger because they're really not going anywhere. But my chest has been doing really well. I've been getting the guts or the abdomen muscles underneath the gut are there. They're building up. So I'm gonna get back into it. Get even go even harder at it. Okay, let's get you out of this light. The roof. The ultimate place for romantic confessions.
Please don't laugh at this, okay? The other day, I let Yukari-chan try a new dish I made.
Uh-oh, it
She
didn't
liked
go
it
well.
so
Oh, wait,
much,
why would I laugh
she
at that?
ended up eating it all. So I told her it was meant to return the favor for what everyone's done for me. But she got really confused and asked me what favor this was about. It didn't seem like she had any idea what I was talking about, so I told her the whole story. And when I finished, she burst out laughing. She told me I didn't need to do anything like that.
Oh.
She said, when you're friends, you don't keep score.
That's funny. I kind of want to do it. No, she's right.
I'd been so negative this whole time. I felt like I needed to be useful to belong here, even though that wasn't true at all. It was just what I was telling myself. I was being blinded by my fear. But understanding this made me realize what I really wanted to do. I've been going on about wanting to repay everyone for what they've done for me, but the real reason is a lot more simple. So, will you hear me out?
Oh, she
Normally,
changed her posture.
I'd ask your opinion on how best to do something like this.
But you can't, because it has to do with me.
I want you by my side. I want to be together with you. Forever.
Forever, huh? Well. Whoa. Wait a minute. I do not seem to have alternative options. Me too, and I feel the same way.
I hope you understood what I meant just now.
Oh. Okay. This is where we'll always be friends. Nope. I'll treat you right. This is what she said. Although after what we just heard, forever is not may not be that much longer.
Yes. No matter what happens, I'll be by your side. As long as I have you, I feel like I can handle anything. I love you.
Oh, they changed the hearts. I don't think that's ever has that ever happened before. Is that new to this game? Like it changes the. I don't know if P5 did that.
Oh, the time.
I don't actually remember what they were before stars, right?
Maybe we could keep talking for a little longer.
Yeah, screw the bell. I mean, Elizabeth went to my room and it still didn't go a certain way, but again, it doesn't make sense for it to, because again, she is not human, but...
Hey, so
Can we avoid the fall?
that. Sorry. 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 Yeah.
Alright. This would be a good time to pick a spot and save. I don't remember what some of these other saves were, to be completely honest. I'll just take this one.
So,
Yeah. Life be like that. Life sucks, and then the embodiment of death kills you.
Well.
I wonder if this game, it's not like P4. P4, as far as I understand, is really the only game where you really have to piece shit together. And even then, it's debatable if you do, because depending on how you play, you might not really have to piece things together. P5 does give you an option to screw yourself out of later, end game content. Royal especially does, but
What about that? Really? Listen.
it's certainly an odd way to do it. Just make everybody slowly die instead of just like a finger snap and they're all gone.
Hey.
My existence. How did she even do that, though? No one's really questioning, like, how did she seal a shadow thing into me? Alright, what do you have to say? Oh, smart one? Yes, what happened to her?
in that case,
Wait, why did she lose her memories?
in that case,
Because it's convenient. That's why. Because it's convenient for the writing.
well,
Alright, Cormor, all this is a bunch of bullshit. It's time to brush. Maybe. Wait, I saw something. And Elizabeth Quest has been made known. Go up here. Okay. I'm the Santa. I'm in disguise right now. I'll do it. Oh, I wonder if you can not have one of those. Well, we're going straight to, well, not straight to, because I didn't pick the Velvet Room option, but still, it's right there.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Wonderful.
Ah, yes, this is my present. One must first become Santa before... Yes, this is the tradition. Everyone dresses up as Santa.
Marvelous.
And then can be part of Christmas. I brought an actual gift.
Is that true?
Elizabeth Claus. I hope I didn't pick too soon and that Elizabeth actually is an option. Because after that, it kind of made it seem like she was not a real option.
You have my
Ah, it's still quite vivid.
Very well.
It must stay a secret. I am not meant for your mortal pleasures. Are the vegetables ready? Great vegetables and all that? I swear, people are way too obsessed with that. Like, I think I watched the moment where that became a meme on the Joseph Anderson stream. By the way, that guy... Okay, 12-8. That guy... I didn't watch the whole thing, and so I didn't get, like, maybe his end thoughts. But it was kind of tough. Like, as I was watching I was watching, like, some of the most hated moments in P4, in nowadays, anyways. But, like, you know, he was starting to just go off on it. I'm like, do you really... Why are you playing, like even stuff that wasn't, like, directly the hated things? It was more just like, oh, stupid anime story stuff. It's like, why are you... I mean, I can hate stupid anime story stuff, too. But why are you playing the game, then? Like, you must have had some idea. I don't know. He probably pulled it together and ended up liking it or not. I don't know. Streamers will play games they don't like sometimes, I guess. But he has this enduring meme from his stream now. And then like, watching others, they were done in roughly the same time frame. Like 3 years, whenever P4 dropped on Steam. So some of the other streamers I was looking at were they weren't necessarily aware that it had become a meme. And one of them made an alert after people were, like, bombarding her with great vegetables and whatnot. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna make an alert, and okay. Kind of seemed like stealing, but then I guess not really. Like stealing the content notoriety. I guess not. It's just a persona thing now in the fandom. You see it all the time in the Reddit. If vegetables are so great, why isn't there vegetables too? Brushy brush. Even though I believe this will do nothing for me. I think he's giving me an item. Ah, yes, an escape gem. So valuable. It's like the last thing I want to do is escape.
Hey, did you hear? What? But like,
Talk about it. It's serious. Kind of want to max out Fuka and Yukari, but they're not options today. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Mamoru's not there. Moria Hayase. I do indeed have a strength persona. I don't really know what's going on with my persona collection right now. It's been a bit.
So then I went to ask about it after class.
She's
and you know what happened?
blushing.
Miss Miyahara just wouldn't stop talking.
She wrote out some weird math formula and said, "It's beautiful, isn't it?"
All it did was make me more confused than I originally was. Guess I'll have to go ask again tomorrow.
Wait. I thought you said Miss Miyahara because I was this teacher, the math teacher. I've been for some reason I thought. Yeah, he wrote out somewhere. I thought it was Miss Miyahara. What did she ask? Wouldn't stop. Some. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You think so? I guess it just feels wrong to not try and understand something. Anyways, I decided to start being serious about my future. Remember when I told you about what happened to me at school? It was when I handed in a blank answer sheet for that pop quiz and I got yelled at by Akoda. Back then, I just wanted to graduate and
Oh, I
go to a
mean,
community college. Or
From what I remember of Akoda getting yelled at by him,
After coaching those
is
kids, I started to realize
whatever.
something. I enjoy helping people who are willing to give it their all. So, I finally figured out what I want to do
To
with
be
my
a
life.
coach,
Can you guess what it is?
an instructor.
Close. You almost got it, Mr. Ex-Assistant Coach. I'm thinking of becoming an athletic trainer.
Well, I mean that wasn't an option.
Monitor each athlete's diet and help them plan their training routine.
I obviously
So
would
I'll
have
go to
picked
professional
that.
School once I graduate, and then work towards earning my certification when I turn 20. Between the general education requirements and the classes for my major, it's going to be over 350 hours. That's why I'm going to start studying right now.
No,
Improving my
lucky
writing
you.
is my first goal.
I'm glad you
Took me a
found
while
your
to finish that
your
PhD,
calling.
But those kids had a huge influence on me.
Uh,
I only agreed to coach them on a whim. But teaching them really made me
not
think.
everyone finds their calling
I
in
started
life.
wondering what I could teach my own kids one day. And I realized I didn't have the slightest clue. If you hadn't been there with me, I don't think I could have stuck it out until the end. And I definitely never would have thought about my future either. So, thanks.
This is a 9 for her, right? Yeah.
Also, I know I'm always asking you to
Oh
stick
wait,
around and help
is
me with
this
stuff.
the moment for her?
I kind of feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I realize now that I
Right,
might
okay.
have been relying too
No,
much on
that was already put. Wait, maybe that's where I can say you can rely on me even more.
Why are you?
Oh, okay. This
so
is
nice to
wait. You can. It's rank 9. I am already in a relationship. Yeah.
Are you like this just with me? No, that can't be it, huh?
So I did. This was still an option the whole time. Of course.
Yeah, of course. I sure am.
Of course it
also
was.
Such a good friend.
That's okay.
You're so kind and reliable. Though sometimes you worry me a little. Sometimes you say suggestive things with a straight face, you know? I have a feeling you might give someone the wrong idea. So you should really be careful about that. It could land you in some hot water.
Okay, I will.
That's the way. Take my advice to heart.
I must have a couple times with her. I wonder if that's a. No, that's probably just programmed into the social link
Thank you
right off the
again for
right off
coaching
the
with
bat, right?
I'm glad I had someone like you to rely on. Next time, I'll be there to support you. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know, okay? We're friends, aren't we? I'm gonna head out. Gotta work on my modern literature and English today. See ya!
Yeah, the main reason though is, like I said, I said this much earlier in this whole stream deal. I kind of want to stick to party members because I like the extra dialogue that sometimes pops up. But, you know, obviously, sometimes the non-party members are more interesting. You vibe with them a little more.
No.
Yeah, that's definitely wouldn't be the right word. Numb.
Hey.
You could just tell her and then she'll think you're crazy and then never talk to you again.
Hello.
I think.
Well, I can clearly do another dating site. So this is like the quote-unquote optimal thing to do right now. It's to just like pump points into relationships. I kind of wonder about going into Tartarus right now, but
Go have a look for you. Welcome.
I already have an item that does this, or an accessory that does this. And this would be Unshaken Will.
Why,
See, now that I can buy those, the real thing I need is the base ingredient, or the base material or whatever. There are a lot of people, a lot more people now just slumped over. Oh yeah, it's really bad right now. Holy crap. I mean, I'm actually looking now, but obviously it's going to get to the point where every single person is that way. Jesus. Uh-oh. There's got to be some connection. Day, good night. Gotta say, I really do feel like, well, no. Again, like I was gonna do the dating thing, dating site. How long have I been up? 2 hours, I feel like. Why am I not seeing uptime? Like my brain, there it is. Not quite 2. This is why I have 30 parts, because I'm already feeling like I want to quit. Just gonna try to get all the points we can. Max this one out.
I'm good, good. Not bad.
Oh my goodness,
kid.
it's wonderful. All this for just blah blah blah. I don't know what those do, but I really don't need. I like the other ones are, you know, the cure all ailments. I don't need that. I have plenty of those types of items. Oh. Oh, they have one choice. Finally, I can actually move this social link along without feeling like I'm missing something else. I don't understand adults. Just a bunch of silly rumors. No such thing as the end or the salvation or the fall. Wait.
I see. Hey. I see.
No. What's his lover's full fortune judge moon hero? So every single one is a unique arcana. However, some of them are maxed, like Moon. Alright, well let's, I guess, go to, I would assume that I am, like, all good on personas. Like, I think my level is 65.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering, I see.
Oh, well, these all need registration.
Is overwriting acceptable?
Wait, which ones aren't?
Is overwriting acceptable? Registered. Is overwriting acceptable? overriding acceptable? I've completed registration. Will you register it to the compendium? Is overriding acceptable? I've completed registration. Will you register it to the compendium? I've completed registration.
I'm just gonna do that.
Please take a look. Now then, let's.
It is a special persona you desire, is
Well, I
it
confuse
not?
this one now.
This persona is powerful. This persona is powerful.
So this one, what does this do for me? Ailment resist, Maracunda. This is a magic striker with high magic. The luck went down a little bit. So they're all in the wind elemental. This one had resist dark and light. Not null, but
What do you wish to inherit? What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive a large amount of power.
curious what that
Well,
other
this
skill is.
Exciting, isn't it?
All three Greek fates combined to create the Norse fates. This isn't exactly a defensive persona anyway. Ooh.
It is a special persona. Please choose the personas you would like to fuse. What kind of persona do you desire?
What was his arcana? Justice?
Very well. We look.
Freaking forgot. I keep thinking he's the son, but Akinari was the son. What? No, Justice is Hidetoshi. Oh no, no, Justice is Chihiro. Hidetoshi is the Hierophant. No, wait, what is he? Emperor, right. Rival athlete, star, right, of course, track star. Silly me.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I too. Well then, shall we take a look? Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
This would be a wise choice.
I mean, I would need to buy this back. I just got it. Oh yeah, this doesn't have any special skills.
This persona is
Oh, I could do this. This one isn't gonna level up anymore. You could do this in a heartbeat. This is a dodgy type. High agility, decent strength. So I wouldn't really have a lot of weaknesses. A lot of resistances, but still, I'm not going to pass anything onto it in that department.
What do you wish to inherit?
Growth is honestly pretty good. I'm not going to pretend it's not, especially if you don't really intend on using a persona.
It appears it will receive... Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Hope that wasn't the only one that had Samarikarm. Probably should have taken that. But I figure like there's got to be a healing persona, like Kikirihime probably has it. Let's
Which will you choose?
Yep. Called it. Also has Megadolon. Does not have Concentrate. Actually, a number of them have it. Who has Concentrate right now on the team? Does anybody? Did I remove Concentrate? Oops. Well, that's dumb. I didn't just now remove it. Just haven't had it. Don't have it on the current team. Trumpeter is always the one that's like, you know, your first, maybe not first, but like one of your early null or earliest null light darks. It has growth 3 as well, which is great. we accomplished what we're here to accomplish.
We look.
My fusions did not unlock some cool new theurgy, but there are a lot of fusions out there.
Hey. My bad. Thanks for coming all the way here for this. Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
We're gonna try this.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry. It's something I can't handle.
I got a point. I figured, I was like, yeah, this guy's, he knows.
Every single day.
He knows it's what he's got to do. It's like,
Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it.
that
Besides,
sucks.
I don't-
Wait. Can't practice anymore. Oh, that sucks. Kids still can't
With the
afford college,
scholarship.
even with the scholarship.
We still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. I already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living.
Well, now I kind of regret
I
saying
have
it,
no
even if I
choice
got a
but to
point.
give up
But
track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
oh, that's so brutal. No, now I don't know if that's the right answer. Like, do something about it. Like, that's brutal, man. This isn't your fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to.
Well, I
run
didn't get a
one
point
more
for it.
time.
Maybe that's what he wanted.
One last run at some big event.
But like,
Just one more time.
but dude, no, it sucks.
Is this?
I couldn't
how it ends
take
for
that
me.
tack another time. Don't give up yet.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you. I have something to aim for.
It's
Thanks,
crazy. Like, obviously there's a lot, but like when you think about it, it's crazy that there's so much to just running faster than the other person. It's like there's so many techniques and training and blah 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 blah. Like, we're running faster for longer, or like sometimes it feels silly, but it's
Crap.
it's just,
Sister's
you know,
probably
just
waiting
like
for
every
me.
other thing that
See ya.
people try really hard and competitively at. But like, how many techniques are there really? It's just, well, pushing your body to the limit is technique enough, because that's hard. I can't run like that. I'm glad I can run a little bit still, but like the older like you get, and especially if you have more weight, like it's bad on your knees. So for me, like I want to lose some weight first before I start trying. Like I was able to do some running on the treadmill the last couple times I went to the gym before today, but those were like weeks ago. But it's just like I've always had an issue with running, even when I was healthier, like for running for long periods of time. So I was able to work some of those out, but I would like to get the weight down and build the muscle up everywhere before trying again in earnest. No! Hey, no one's laughing, man. Alright, I think I haven't barely done anything. So, it feels like it's just gonna be a shit ton of social linking until... I mean, that's kind of how it's been, because that's how we're playing it. No Tartarus. Except for all at once trying to max out links, but so I mean the obvious answer is no Koromaru. So now who? Should probably start throwing it around a little. Maybe he's close. We'll throw him some. So tomorrow's Monday, which means I'll have a good idea of which ones can level up, because that's the thing. I can't really tell who needs it right now.
Morning. Yeah.
But after that, after I kind of get an idea of the social link situation, oh, she's a chemistry teacher. Like, I tend to forget what all the teachers teach, but I definitely never remember what she teaches. But looking on the board, it looks like chemistry. So yeah.
Then
Allotropy exists in 2 or more forms that are chemically identical yet physically discrete. I vaguely remember this, but a property exists in 2 or more forms. Is water considered that? Like, yeah, water can exist as that's state changes. It's all the same thing. Oxygen, for example. The stratospheric layer of molecules comprised of 3 oxygen atoms.
incorrect.
Just genuinely did not know the answer there. The ozone allotrope in particular is necessary for life on Earth. Yeah. That makes me feel quite dumb. Yeah, if this is something we're increasingly worrying about these. Nobody talks about the ozone layer as much anymore. Even though we are constantly still having discussion about environment. Like, the ozone layer thing was talked about a lot in the 90s. But, I don't know, maybe it's just, like, the companies are pushing specific discussions of environmental concern awareness down. It's pretty sad, like, and like, there's just so much hypocrisy on all our parts. Just like playing this video game, like, is not environmentally friendly. Like, the amount of power that I use on my PC in particular. So, you know, what do I get to say about it? but when you really look at it, like, and my lifestyle in general as a single person, I don't like trip, like, yeah, I drive a single car, a car by myself. It's a gas powered car. Freaking like buy prepackaged foods, tons of plastic. I am better about water bottles because I pretty much only use my very nice refillable water jug. That's got metal in it, so that's good. So it doesn't have I mean, I'd say it minimizes microplastics, but there are probably plenty in the waters already, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's just like, it does feel pretty hopeless as I mean, I could change these things about my life. I'm trying to, but yeah, it's best not talk about that anymore. So we're going to save here. I think this locks in a relationship choice even further. And I'm going to quit for now. So until later.